Hello, everyone. Just doing a little stream just to say hi. Also, for a question and answer kind of thing because of the 300k. Haven't obviously released or started working on the 300k celebration video because there's a lot of stuff to do for it, but yeah. Everybody hear me okay? How long have I been doing voice acting? I haven't really been doing it that long. I mean, I've been doing like dopey voices my whole life, but I wouldn't consider that voice acting. So I guess since I started my YouTube channel, yeah. Ondrick B says a question: are you subscribed to PewDiePie? Yes, I am. Is it difficult to conceal your accent? Says Ambu. No, it's really not difficult at all for me, anyway. I just seem to have a talent for accents. I can't do every single accent, but a lot of the main ones I can do, so that seems to be good enough for most people. What is my biggest dream, says Dizzy Diamond. Biggest dream? Probably to be a proper voice actor that doesn't rely on YouTube all the time. You know, like the book proper gigs, all that kind of stuff. That would be pretty cool. Hold on, I have $2 from Happy Satan. It says hug me, bro. You have to be careful with hugging people nowadays. What? Why does it say $5 there? I don't know. Sorry. Let's see. Sorry, the chat is going a wee bit faster than I thought it would. Okay. Insert creative username here. Damn it, sorry, I've got a currency converter on. 199 from insert creative name here. Fav SCP. I can never remember it. Hold on, I have it saved on my Discord FAQ. Second, favorite SCP. Yeah, 668. That's it. The chef's knife. And another 199 from Jabalina the Saddle says, how do I get the big Yoshi? I'm not a Mario dude. Not a Mario dude. Sinatra says, oblong douche boy. That's one of my patrons. Maybe past patrons, I'm not sure. I have to read a lot of those names. Let's see. Thanks for the congrats, everyone, by the way. The chat's just moving so fast I can't read them all. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Okay. $2 from Pan Tostado. Do a SCP-3008 remake with Elder Freestanding. I would love to do more of Elder Freestanding Bathroom Covenant. I would love that. $5 from MIXRD, plays Secret Laboratory, my guy. I'm not really that good at Secret Laboratory. You really don't want me to play it. You'd probably get more frustrated watching me play it than anything. $5 from Gino the Short, aka Extremely Short Furry. Are you ever going to do a video about Dr. Bright? I recently found about an SCP, and Dr. Bright was the dude I first learned about. I probably will end up doing a video about those, like, you know, well-known characters in the SCP universe. Eventually. I seen Exploring the Series did one recently. He's a very talented man. But thank you for the donation again. Let's see. Let's see. $5 from Vance. Where can I get that screensaver? I made this, so you can't really get it as a screensaver. Sorry, my friend. $2 from Ubermate. What happened if Kirby ate Pinus? That was something I said on my Discord as a meme. So, yeah. Let's see, what does that mean? NOK 50. I really need better knowledge of currencies, but 50 NOK, whatever that is, I'm sure somebody will tell me. Are you going to be doing more of the 001 concepts? Yes, I definitely will be. The reception to the Spiral Path was mixed, to say the best. So yeah, I know a lot of people weren't really happy with that, so apologies. But I definitely am going to be. To be honest with you, I'm kind of saving the Gate Guardian because I really want to have, you know, I'm learning 3D modeling, so I want to actually model the Gate Guardian and possibly animate it. Let's see, so many super chats coming in. Jeez, thank you very much, but it's so hard to keep up with it. Hold on, I'll get my Streamlabs thing up to see if I can keep track of this more. Let's see. So we've got $5 from Squad 1993. And they say SCP-2846 is underrated and relatively unknown. You should do a video on it. I'll add it to my list. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much, man. Okay. Next would be Psycho Zombie 24, which would be $279 Canadian dollars, I think. Can you please do a collaboration with SCP Illustrated? I've already did a collaboration, albeit a very long time ago. But we're both very busy. But it could be on the horizon. You never know. You never know. $2 from the Wubbies are here. I don't know. Do you know when the 096 movie will be released? I don't know yet. I don't know. I will keep people updated on that though. Wow. $50 from Skasher. Thank you very much. Good lord. That's a lot of money. Thank you very much. They say, what is your favorite collaboration with other people in the community? Like the favorite person I've collaborated with? I don't really collaborate with a lot of people, but probably SCP Illustrated, I would say, because the stand from accounting video was a lot of fun to do. I don't really do a lot of joke SCPs, so that was pretty fun. Also, SCP Illustrated is a very talented man. And a very nice man as well. Let's see. I'm getting emails that people are donating as well. I don't know why they're not showing up on the stream. Sorry. I'm going to try and have to look into this. But first of all, Mercer Virus 2, $5. Thank you very much. They ask, who was your favorite character to voice for this channel? Favorite is definitely Max Lombardi. I don't know if my most recent subscribers in the past year know about the Lombardi tales. If you don't know about them, go and watch them. I may remake them because I enjoy the character so much. But that's definitely my favorite character. The character that gives me the biggest ego is obviously 049 though, because he was the character that kind of gave me what I wanted whenever I started this YouTube channel. Because whenever you want to be a voice actor, you want to be known for at least a character, you know, that people associate you with. And 049 was one of those characters that did that for me. But favorite voice is definitely still Max Lombardi. Brenji said, "Do your videos ever get demonetized?" Not really. I'm usually pretty careful about triggering demonetization. It's still scary though, because you know, Eastside and Exploring the Series actually did that exact thing. Like their entire channel got demonetized, not just a single video. So that's something I'm in constant fear of, but not so much my individual videos, no. My past videos have though. Wow. £45 from Tygo Afonso. Apologize if I'm saying that wrong. Would you make up and do a video of your own SCP? I have contemplated doing that in the past, but I think I would need to collaborate with other authors to do it properly, because I'm not really... I have dyslexia, so, you know, writing coherent stuff isn't really my thing, to be honest. Just a wee second. Two seconds. Well, thank you so much for the super chats. This is way more than I thought was going to happen. I'm just trying to get a place where I can look at that can actually, I can see everything that's happening, because my web browser is automatically converting the currency, so I don't really know specifically how much you're giving me until it shows up on the stream. Let's see. My donations. Is this all from today? Okay, we've got... I have to read these out first, because these were actually PayPal donations that I got. 4 GOT 10 games give me $7 in total. The first message says, "Has mom ever found poop sock?" No idea what that means. And the second donation is that feel when other donation gets skipped, because 2 other nitwits donated. Big sad. Other message, "Has mom ever found poop sock?" I'm really sorry that I skipped it. I just didn't see it. I apologize. And finally, we have Latios. $2 from Latios. He said, "Volgun, mind if I borrow that screensaver?" You can if you would like. Anyone can rip it if they want. I'm not going to be annoyed. Okay. Whoa, I have to catch up with these super chats. Let's see. Just Music, $10 from Just Music. Who are your favorite YouTubers? That's a really hard question to answer. Favorite YouTubers? There's a lot. There's a lot. Favorite? Oh man, Count Dankula is pretty good. I really like Count Dankula. I really like Funhouse. A lot of the people from Funhouse are pretty nice. Really funny. I'm kind of getting like, what was it, frozen with all the options that I have, because I watch a lot of YouTube. If I think of any more during the rest of the stream, I'll shout out more. $10 from Evil Black Santa. Love you SCP reading and tale. Oh, sorry. Love your SCP readings and tales, especially the Shark Punching Company and O5. I listen to your vids at work. Thank you. You're very welcome, Evil Black Santa. That's a name. Happy fun times, says Volgun likes a Nazi. For God's sake. Comic Strider says, "Are you considering making a RPC Authority video since you drew their logo and all?" Not really at the minute. I don't really think there's a huge demand for it, to be honest. I have to make things that the majority of my subscribers want to see. And I don't think RPC is one of those things. Right. Let's see. Is there an easier way for me to see super chats? Okay, is that $10 from Scasher? Says, are you still bees? I am not bees. Sorry. I made a video called bees once, but I am not bees. And also, £10 from Tygo Afonso. Chat asking what your name origin. Oh, what's the origin of my name? The origin of my name was I had a character whenever I was not really a kid. It's kind of embarrassing, but I was like 19, 20. And the character had the superpower that he could shoot lightning bolts out of his fingertips. And he was called Volgun. And the reason he was called Volgun was because it was a compound word between volt and gun. And I thought that was really, really class. I've since abandoned that superhero and I just used it as a YouTube channel name. It's really not that interesting of an origin story, but that is the origin. Yep. Happy Fun Times says, what a nerd. You're correct, sir. You're definitely correct. Alex Does Stuff says, have you subbed to PewDiePie yet? Yes, I have subbed to PewDiePie. I love him. A name says, I believe they asked about Miller's name. Okay. Oh, well, that's doesn't really have an origin, really. It's just a name from my past. That's it, really. Somebody I knew that had the name Miller, and I always liked them, so I just used that name. Let's see. Another super chat from Jacob Carlson. $10? Yeah. Not sure if this has been asked, but what is the most monotonous, boring part of making an SCP video? This is probably exclusive to me, but the most boring, monotonous part is the constant mistakes I make. Because I have dyslexia, I have to take probably 2 or 3 takes per sentence. So that is the most boring, monotonous part. The most fun part is getting to edit it and make sure it's all beautiful and sounds really nice and stuff. Yeah. Black Knife is in the chat. Let's see. Am I good? Ah, right. Okay. I now have a list of super chats now. Okay. Right. Yes, $5 from Francie 1982. What are your hobbies? And take my lunch money. I will cook at home. That's very kind of you, Francie. Thank you very much. I hope I'm saying that right. My hobbies, believe it or not, my hobbies are YouTube. Really, not too exciting. But before YouTube, recording my voice was kind of my hobby. I just found a way to turn it into a semi-career, thanks to the SCP Wiki. But as a kid, I flew model helicopters, which is a pretty interesting hobby. So that was cool. Also video games and stuff, but that's just such a everyone plays video games. Let's see. Next, 20 SEK. I don't know what that is, man. I apologize, but thank you very much for the donation. Demo Chan says, can you make a open lobby on SCP Secret Laboratory? I cannot, unfortunately, because I don't have a dedicated server. Sorry, man. $9.99 from Corey Penn. I recently came into contact with myself and started making toast. Oh, damn it! It's a meme. Okay, I'll start that again. I recently came into contact with myself and started making toast. I don't know how long it's going to take. I can I can smell the toast, but I think I might be having a stroke. Can toasters have strokes? Toasters cannot have strokes. I think you're fine, man. I think you're fine. Is Miller's first name Doctor? No, his first name is James. First name is James. Wee Jimmy Miller. Okay, just gonna double check to see if I missed anything here. Let's see. Dr. Hefton says, may I ask how your day has been so far, Dr. Miller? That's how you spell it, yeah. Yeah, it's Millar, not ER. You know what? My day's been fine. Fluffy guy says, can you say I wee laddie? I'm not Scottish. What is going on? Right, okay. I'll give you a little example, right? Hello, this is a Scottish accent. Specifically Glasgow. This is what a Scottish person sounds like, okay? This is Belfast in Northern Ireland. Alright? Just Google it. Not drunk enough. Will you bring back the 049 Let's Plays or 049 story readings? Yeah, I don't know if any of you've noticed, but 2 of them got completely taken off YouTube the other day. Yep, there's only 1 of them left. So I might have to start making more. Something to do with my channel didn't get a copyright strike. They just got removed. I didn't get a strike. So. Okay, Digital Garbage says, I don't know if this was asked. Whoa, this chat's moving really fast. I don't know if this was asked yet. Just got on here, but is the accent of Dr. Miller a natural thing, or did you have to work on it? It was more natural, I would say, because this kind of accent, I can emote kind of properly in this accent, but I don't know. I don't think I had to work. I need to work on specific pronunciation of things like vitamins instead of vitamins. You know what I mean? Not really the accent. It's more specific pronunciation of things. So there you go. Excuse me. Sorry. My God, sorry. I'm getting a cold. I really apologize. Whew. Good Lord. Let's see. $4.99 from Corey Penn says, that wasn't toast. This is getting too meta. I don't. Let's see. What was? Okay. Somebody said something there. £2 from Vina Cava. It's nice to see another Northern Irish YouTuber. Thanks very much, man. Are you a YouTuber? Go to channel. Well, I hope to get a sample of your voice, but that didn't work. But thank you for the £2. I appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, they are quite rare to see Northern Irish YouTubers. There's a guy, what's his name? Ryan Hollinger, I think his name is. Yeah, Ryan Hollinger is a pretty good example of a Northern Irish YouTuber. He does like horror movie reviews. Very good production quality in his videos. $5 from Logan Kastner. I just wanted to say I really love your work. Thank you for what you do. How many times on average do you re-edit a video before you're happy with it? It really depends what the subject matter is. Some readings are just standard readings, but you know, if you go, I'm not sure if you're familiar with my video, the archetype. Archetype. I have to Google my own videos. Oh yeah, 2786, the archetype. That video took a long time because it was so edit heavy and I wanted a really specific feel. All of the format screw articles are quite difficult to edit. But yeah, I don't know about the average. I don't know about how many times I re-edit them really. Editing takes a long time for me because I need to make sure the audio is perfect. So yeah, I don't know about re-editing. That's not very typical for me. Ghost says, Volgun, do you know when the next SCP video? It'll be coming out in a few days. Brandini says, will you ever upload your videos to podcast form? I'm really trying to find a way to do it. I think it's only going to be a patron only thing. Maybe. I really don't know. I need to be able to still make revenue off them. You know what I mean? Because I upload my content to YouTube, I earn money off ad revenue. And if I give somebody a free alternative to watch my videos, that's not very good business practice. So that's really it. $2 from Sonny NGO or Ngo. And they say, if you could meet any sentient SCP, who would it be? Wow. Any sentient SCP. Does Robo Dude count as sentient? No, I don't think he does. I would really love to meet Robo Dude though. I guess 049. That's a boring answer, but I would. I guess so. Special Play says, please make the femur breaker scream. No. No, I will not. Let's see. Niels A. Anderson says, Volgun, will you do any videos with Nature's Temper? If he gets in contact with me, I will definitely do that because he's a very talented man. Have I ever written an SCP by your... Hold on. I'm ad-libbing words to these comments. Have you ever written an SCP by yourself? Any ideas to do so? I've never written an SCP completely by myself. I have author credits on some of the wiki articles, but they were mostly given to me as a courtesy, out of politeness. I think so. Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, somebody said earlier on, what's the correct pronunciation of Keter? And it's Keter. There you go. Volgun, I was wondering if you had done a video about 106 instead of Origins. I haven't made a video on 106 yet. No. That's another one that I'm going to try and model myself and try and do fancy visuals for the video for. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Yeah. Yes, it is. That was Evan Royalty that posted that comment. What's up, man? Fluffy Guy 1 says, thanks for answering my stupid request and thanks for the good bids, but it's 4 a.m. so I gotta sleep. That's completely fine. Sleep well. Fancy Food Fight sends me $5 and he says, have you made an SCP? If not, do you have an idea for one? Haven't made an SCP. No. I have a few ideas, but because I can't write, they're probably never gonna come to fruition, so oh well. I'm not worried though. Cal Clare, is that how you say that? $5, and he says, any tips for an aspiring voice actor? I wouldn't really give people that much advice because I'm not, I don't regularly get booked by people. But if I was to give anybody any advice, it would just be start creating stuff now and just start uploading it, because the faster you start to learn, the better you'll be sooner. That was horribly worded, but I hope you know what I mean. Just start creating. The sooner you start creating, the sooner you'll be better, and the sooner you'll get jobs, hopefully, if that's your aim. Let's see. $20 from Elijah Rays. He says, would SCP-714 counteract the effects of SCP-714? Now, for me to answer that question, I'm going to have to Google what is SCP-714. Made a video on it, so yeah, that's embarrassing. But yeah, I don't think so. You would have to ask the author, I would say, because I'm just the guy that reads it out. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of theories. But let's see, who was the author of that? Simple Cadence? Oh, I don't know. Oh no, Arcalane on the wiki. If you contact Arcalane, Arcalane, he would probably be able to answer your question more accurately. Let's see, what have I missed? $5 from Ubermate. Wait, Ubermate as in patron Ubermate? But Ubermate says, how long did it take to record everything for your 093 video? It's a personal favorite of mine due to all the information covered. That took a very long time. That was whenever I was only starting out on YouTube and I was pumping out like 4 videos a week. But that took probably a week and a half of recording and editing. Took a long time. But the most frustrating thing about that video is looking back on it now, I'm not really that proud of it because I didn't edit it as well as I could have, I don't think. But because it was so long, I didn't really have the time to. So I would like to go back to it and make another video, but I really don't want to get into the habit of remaking the same content too much, because that's not very entertaining for a YouTube audience. So maybe sometime in the next few years, maybe, but not right now. SCP-105, $5. Thank you very much. They say, any advice for those who look up to you as a role model? I wouldn't look up to me as a role model, man. I'm still trying to figure my own life out. Yeah. But if you do look up to me, I mean, that's cool. I don't know why, but thank you. Try and be a good person. Okay. Giga Oblivion, $5. Thank you very much. Out of all the available SCP-1s, which is your personal favorite, and which do you think is the true one? See, this is the problem because so many of them are so well done. I mean, the Gate Guardian is my favorite. Even though it's a really common favorite, I think it is my favorite. Like that's why I haven't done it yet, really. But I bear in mind that I haven't read them all. I've only read about 3 or 4. So I can't really accurately answer that. But the Gate Guardian is fantastic. The Factory is quite good. It's a very, very close second, but yeah. Black Knife says, "Hey Volgun, why is your taste in SCP so bad?" I don't know. It just they just are. Why are you so edgy, Black Knife? Let's see. Did I get a donation there? No, I didn't. Do you have a favorite doctor at the Foundation? Says one were Pyre. Yes, his name is Dr. Miller. Connor McMullen says, "Is it true you're from Belfast, Volgun?" It is true. It is true. Bullseye says, "Do you love the butt ghost?" What? Mr. Boop says, "Do you like Doctor Who?" I liked Doctor Who. I'm not too sure about the most recent 2 series, but I'll keep on giving it a chance. Let's see. Dr. Hefton says, "Being your own favorite, quite egotistical, I'd say." Well, he's my fucking character, so what what's wrong with that? First name, last name says, "Can you say my name, Jeff?" Okay, there you go. That's a vintage meme. Lux Fox says, "Do you play video games?" Yeah, I do, but it's mostly Resident Evil 2 at this point. 199 from Camaro Stein. Thank you very much. Can you do a Quan Chi voice? Is Quan Chi Mortal Kombat? Is it? Yeah, it is. I can't remember what Quan Chi sounds like because I've only played the PlayStation 2 version whenever I was like 16. So that's been a very long time. Somebody has donated something to me, I think. Dead7 Head 7, $5. Thank you very much. Thank you for everything you do. Will you stream Q&A on Twitch ever? I guess so. Yeah. I've been experimenting with Twitch streaming for a while now. But I don't know if there's any point in it really. Because everyone knows this, you know what I mean? Like my YouTube channel is a much easier way to spread the streams. Lux Fuck says, "Face reveal sometime soon." My face is not a secret. All you have to do is Google my name and you'll see my face. Wait, what do you mean is Volk's kill? Is the stream messing up? I'm not an evil rapist. $2. thank you very much. Would you try reading bad SCPs as a what not to do? Yes, I plan on doing that. I don't know how that's going to work out. A lot of people get quite annoyed. I meant Google if you just Google TheVolgun, not my name, like my YouTube name. That's not really doxing me though, because my actual name's on my YouTube channel, so yeah. Mario MTN Gaming says, "Do you ever rethink doing YouTube?" No, YouTube completely saved my career pretty much, so I am really grateful for YouTube. Everybody's Googling my name right now. That's cool. Salian Yantes says, "Who introduced you to the SCP universe?" There's a friend of mine called Joe. He linked me a video of it was an animation of 173. Let's see, SCP 173, the sculpture. I think it was just called the sculpture because that's the name of the SCP. But at the time, it was by. You know what? I'll actually link it in. in the chat. I got linked this video that I just linked in the chat, and I investigated from there and just kind of spiraled. And it led me to create my first video. Fun fact, first SCP reader on YouTube, so get wrecked, boy. What is this? SEK, 200 SEK from Solar Boy Rockman. And they say, what are the chances that Dr. Miller will make an appearance or cameo in the 096 movie? Absolutely zero. He's not going to be in it. I'm not involved in the production. I'm not going to be in it at all. At least I haven't been offered any involvement in it. I was just trying to spread the word about Clay's work because he's very talented and deserves work. That's also something I'm going to be doing maybe once a month, is promoting other creators that I like, because that video did really well and helped Clay out, and I want to do that with other people, because whenever I first started YouTube, I really wish somebody helped me, so I'm going to try and do the same. Dr. Miller is just a self-insert OC. Do you know what acting is, mate? Yeah. Anyway, Jamie Campos, $5. And they say, can you please make SCP-3935 this thing a Quiet Madness made? SCP-354, the Red Pool, and what happened to Site-13? Yeah, what happened to Site-13? I'm working on it. I'm working on it. That's going to take a long time. But those other ones, the Red Pool, definitely I'm making, because it's one of my favorites. 3935 I'm not too familiar with, though, so I will save that and get back to that later. Mormon says, but why Millar instead of Miller? Because that's just how we spell Miller in Ireland. That's it. Square Roger. Did I miss something there? Oh, it's okay. I'm really paranoid that I'm missing super chats. I apologize. Dread Hanover says, SCP are shit. Why are you here then? That's a really silly way to spend your time. The Agent Toast says, Mr. Volgun, will you ever make your own SCP? Probably not. Probably not. Fire Free says, you're Irish? Yes, I am. Let's see, any plans on branching out? Warhammer 40k, Lovecraft? I would love to branch out, but nobody will watch it, so I don't really want to put the effort into something that people aren't going to watch. That's a sad reality of being a YouTuber. Let's see. Sav says, I thought he was Canadian. Yeah, I don't get the Canadian mistake. See, at least the Scottish mistake, whenever people call me Scottish, I can at least understand that, because geographically I'm really close to Scotland. You know, and in my accent I say things like, oh, that's, you know, I say wee, like as in that's a wee tiny thing, you know. But I don't get Canadian. Why do you think I sound Canadian? Oh no, like I don't get mad at people like misinterpreting my accent. I just don't understand why Canadian, because it just doesn't. I don't sound, you know, North American or Canadian at all. Whereas at least there's a wee bit of similarity between Scottish and Irish. Neonic Blade, guys, come on, he's obviously French. Yeah, I know. Wee. Mario Gaming says, Canadians sound like Americans. So, well, most of the time, yeah, but specific words, you can tell. Something that you can't tell if they say specific words. $2 from Zach Meacham, and he says, what all can we support you on? Patreon. It's a pretty good way to do it. But that's pretty much it. Just watch my videos, and I hope you enjoy them. So that's really why I make them. 199 from Alex Bowen. Thank you very much. And he says these videos are good entertainment while exercising. Yeah, I get a lot of people saying that. Like, not specifically exercising, but you know, if they're doing something else, you know, they don't necessarily watch my videos, they just listen to them. And that's cool, because I put most of my effort into making the videos sound good and the performance, like the vocal performance. So I'm happy. I'm happy you like them. Nika Name says, Volgun, do you actually exist? That's deep, man. As far as I know. As far as I know. Ulrich Sandberg says, are you ever planning on doing more joke-like SCPs? Or would you rather just stay with the serious ones? I would love to do more joke SCPs. It's just, from my experience, people in the past generally don't like to have a laugh with SCP stuff, so I don't try to do them. Although I am pretty sensitive when it comes to comments, so that's probably why. I'm a sensei. Lucas Nielsen says, what was your favorite SCP to do? Favorite one? The archetype was really fun because it was like a complete project from the vocal performance down to the editing. It was really, really good. Like, I watched it like multiple times after I finished it because I was so proud of it. I'm so sorry about the constant voice cracking, man. Sacred Yveltal says, happy 300k, Volgun. Thanks very much. I appreciate it. Volgun Minecraft server when? Are you serious? Congrats on the 300k. The Master No Scooper. Thanks very much. I'm not even paying attention to how many viewers I have on the stream at the minute, actually. I don't have it open. The chat's all I need. Oh, so it is 300. Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough. Let's see. What are your thoughts on SCP-999 being used by us and producing antidepressants from his body? Also, do you play League of Legends? You should make antidepressants from it because it's free. And I do not play League of Legends. No. No, I don't. Oh, I know people still play Minecraft. It's just, why would I have a Minecraft server? This doesn't make any sense. Luna Felonia says, can you try to speak like Miller, or did you do that already? I did it again. I did it again. Irish or British, which would you rather be? Haha, good. That's a funny meme. Do you play SCP Secret Laboratory? From Bob Smith. I don't. No, I'm not that good at it either. Emily Morano, Derry or Londonderry? It's Derry, mate. Sorry. Ulrich Sandberg says, how much of your free time is used on the YouTube account? Or is it your main source of income? But YouTube is my main source of income. Yeah. Most of my free time. The past 2 months, I've kind of dialed down the production a little bit because I don't want to get burnt out, because the first year of doing this, man, I pretty much had nothing else to do because I was making so much content. So I've kind of dialed it back a little bit. But in return, I'm trying to make the videos better quality, do more artwork in them, all that kind of stuff. So hopefully people will look forward to my videos more now than they did before. I'm just going to be making slightly less of them. Ulrich Sandberg says, time for a Patreon sub. Oh, thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Eddie North says, why did you pick SCP of all things? I didn't really pick it, to be completely honest. I made my first video and it blew up about 7 years ago now. And I was like, as soon as it blew up, I was like, oh, okay then. If people want to see it, I'll do it. Because before that, I had no aspirations of creating YouTube content. And as soon as I found out what the SCP Wiki was, I was like, if I want to be a voice actor, this is a complete website full of scripts that I can read and read and read. And it was amazing. Nick and Name says, beware of making only SCP content. You might get trapped in this format for the rest of your career if you aren't already. I mean, that is true, but I will change whenever people get fed up with me doing SCP stuff, which they are not yet. I mean, you are right. It's just SCP content is the safest content that you can create because it's covered by Creative Commons. You're not stealing anything. It's perfectly legal. Oh, £5 from Declan Gallagher. Andre Bichert. Let's hear it once more. There you go. Let's see. Brandon and a bunch of numbers says, Volgun, have you played Submachine and or The Witness? These games are more games. Hold on. These games are more than games, you know. I haven't played them. No. I have not. Radiax10 says, wow, your accent. What's wrong with my accent? Is that a good wow or a bad wow? Unicorn Magic says, do you like spaghetti? Yes, I like spaghetti. Who doesn't like spaghetti? You can coat it in any sauce that you like. It's amazing. I'm too passionate about spaghetti. I apologize. Andre Bichert ASMR. No, I don't think Andre would like that. Yeah, no. Generic Anthony, voice cracking like mad. Like mad. Hey everyone, this is Volgun. You know? That's what I feel like. 31 years old and I feel like a fucking teenager. Flying Scott says Volgun is secretly Italian. Pizza, pasta, and the such. Yeah. Although, who doesn't like pizza and pasta? Prepubescent Volgun, no, Black Knife's right. That's my real voice. Whenever I relax, it's just like this, man. Yeah, oh boy, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. If Volgun is Italian, he would switch sides. I don't know what that means. Volgun has a secret sauce. Would you consider Shaggy an SCP? Yeah, why not? Not Ultra Instinct Shaggy though, just Shaggy. Just Shaggy. Have I watched the latest episode of JoJo? I have never seen JoJo in my life. All I know about JoJo is people are always memeing it, going, is that a JoJo reference? That's it. Sorry to disappoint you. $2 from Jacob Carlson. Spicy foods, thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up. I would happily drink sriracha sauce out of a bottle. I would mainline that shit. I like it that much. Oh geez, Scoob. Zoinks! Oh. My real voice is Shaggy's voice. You heard it here first, folks. Oh. Here's your favorite SCP YouTuber. Favorite? Hmm. Favorite SCP YouTuber? I'm gonna say Synthetic Alien, right? And I'll tell you why. He creates the videos that I've never seen before. Like, if you go to Synthetic Alien, you'll see what I mean. He has a very unique style in how he does things. That's all I'm saying. But he's probably my favorite. Matthew Berger says, how does it feel to be the canon voice for the Plague Doctor? It finally happened last year. It feels pretty good. It made me quite emotional when it happened as well, which is really silly because it's a fictional character, but yeah, still quite close, very dear to my heart, that character, because I've been portraying him for like 6 years at this point. So yeah. Tyler McGee says, how is the process for voicing 049? I just talk in an English accent. I kind of raise it a little bit like this. That's more 049J, but yeah. Oh, hello. But yeah. And also the effects, which I'm not telling anybody about. Dylan Curry says, have you watched Ruby or Genlock? No, I haven't, man. I don't watch much anime style things. Even though I love Rooster Teeth, I don't really watch any of their animated stuff. Basti Dragon says, have you watched all of Markiplier's SCP Containment Breach playlist? I don't know if I've watched all of it, but I've watched a good chunk of it, yeah. $4 from Grant Smith. When were you first introduced to the SCP universe? It was actually one of my friends, Joe, introduced me to it. He linked me a video called The Sculpture on YouTube, and from there I just kind of investigated, went detective mode, and found out. 49 equals Kermit confirmed. I am SCP-049. I will cure you. It'd be great. I'd love to do that. Rad Alien Girl says, if you were to give 096 a voice, what would it sound like? Probably. Probably. Bird Boy, do you watch Star Wars? Yes, I do indeed. I've watched Star Wars ever since I was like 7, and I'm 31 now, so yeah, I'm an old boy. Gerald King of the Rock says, would you consider Obama an SCP? No. What? Anglo Wolf says, by the way, yes, we are still listening. I don't get it. Akmal Edham says, do you watch any horror movies? Horror, I quite like, unsurprisingly. But I can't really. The most recent horror movie I've watched has been It Follows, I think. And it's quite an old one. It's about 2 years old. But it was really good. It Follows was really good. I'm a big fan of YMS, Your Movie Sucks. And he recommended It Follows, so that's why I watched it. I pretty much anything YMS recommends I watch, because he's a very good ability to critique movies, and I respect that. Shithead says, "Have you seen Hereditary?" No, I do want to watch it though. It was just so nobody would shut up about it, and I got the feeling that it was overhyped at the time, so I tabled it. Dr. Cat Gaming, $2. Thank you very much. Favorite SCP. My favorite SCP is 668, the chef's knife. Thank you very much for the $2 though. Mr. X says, "Can you talk about 110 Montauk?" Yeah, it's really boring though because it's something that's meh. It's like it's 110 Montauk, oh super spooky, but really it's not. The details aren't important, I don't think. Sorry, I was just trying to. Right. Sorry about that. Grant Train says Hereditary was shite. Watched it at the flicks and got a few laughs, but it was boring other than that. Yeah, see, it was really polarizing. Really polarizing to me. A lot of people loved it, a lot of people hated it, so I just decided to leave it until like the public opinion died down so I could kind of view it without bias. I'm Irish. I'm Irish. Australian? That's a new one. All right there, mate. Welcome to the Volgun's YouTube channel. My name's Dr. Miller, and today we're going to be looking at SCP-106, the Old Man. Yeah, we should get Mullet in here. Is Theresa May an SCP? Hopefully she's neutralized if she is. Can't SCP-106 say the N-word? What, nuggets? Obviously. He's coated in barbecue sauce all the time, so why not? Grant Train says, "I really thought you were a Scot. Maybe I've lived in Belfast too long." No. I am from Belfast. Rotted66 says, "Love your SCP lecture videos. I binge them a lot." Oh, thanks very much. I'm glad you enjoy them. Jax Walker says, "Do you consider Rey from Star Wars a Keter SCP?" No, Mary's. Well, I get actually yes, because a lot of if SCP-682 is a Keter SCP, Rey can be because they're both massive Mary Sues. Mr. X says, "How's life? Life is good. Life is good right now." Joseph Massaro says, "Also his American accent has tells." It does, yeah. I mess up the pronunciation of a few things. But mostly people think I'm American, so yeah, it works. It works. Let's see. Gerald King with the Rock says he's dead inside. That's not a question, but okay. Do you intend to remake the 682 video? Yeah, I probably will remake the 682 video because that was at a stage when I was just getting started again. And I had this idea that every video I would try and do as a different character, which meant back then I tried to do them all different, which doesn't work. That's why Miller became my voice. So that SCP-682 video I did with Lombardi's accent, which really wrecks my vocal cords. So I probably will end up remaking that, but with better visuals and all that kind of stuff. Mr. X, you are so easy to beat in the game, though. You're so slow. You're so slow. Nickname says, what's your opinion on 049's origin? I don't concern myself with the character's origin, really. Excuse me. It's best left unsaid, in my opinion. In my opinion, it is. Is the false vacuum a Keter SCP? Don't know what that is. Sorry. Caleb Pesic said, would you consider Godzilla an SCP? I guess, because that's pretty much what 682 is. So, yeah. Really boring one, but I guess. Matthew Berger says, can you do a video on the war between the Mechanites and the Sarkic cults? I don't know how I'm going to approach those videos yet, because I haven't done like a lore video ever, I don't think. So I'm going to have to figure out an interesting way to do that, because I don't think Dr. Miller could do it. Or maybe he could. I guess. Why not? But I want to have like a different visual look for those videos, because the stream look right now is obviously the Dr. Miller classroom setup, but I want to have another setup that's like an office, like a secret office type setup to do those kind of, because I like to create like an atmosphere visually as well. Even though a lot of people don't really seem to care about the visuals, I do. I like to create a mood with my videos. Let's see. Jax Walker says, hashtag petition to make Dr. Miller an O5 member. No, he's much too incompetent to be an O5 member. Mr. Boop says, can you do that southern accent you did in the UIU video? I can't remember that. Was that Bibbs? Hello, everyone. I'm Agent Bibbs. That one? That was, I think it was, anyway. Zachary Neifert, $5. I don't have a question right now. Here, have money. Well, thank you very much, Zachary. That's very kind of you. Goodbye, Luna. My favorite SCP is 668. A lot of people have been asking that. $5 from Risk Perfect Gaming, and they say, thank you for making it so I don't have to read all the SCPs. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Sly Ninja 46 says, has Miller ever been attacked by an SCP, and if so, which one? Yeah, can't answer that. Ooh, can't answer that. You'll have to wait to find out. Gennaro says, would Shaggy be classed Apollyon? Probably. Yeah, I would say so. He's definitely better than Keter anyway. Or no, wait, no, he'd be more Thaumiel, I'd say. The lore thickens. Caniad says, have you ever played the SCP game mode in Gmod? I played it a couple of times. But I wasn't really lucky with the servers that I got because they weren't really populated by a lot of people. So, yeah. Shidskit 199. They say, what SCP canon do you follow? I don't really follow any canon, really. Sorry for the disappointing answer, but I just treat every article like it's its own thing. Really. I have a personal kind of canon, but that ultimately doesn't matter. Because there is no canon. There is none. Which one of the lockdown response code is your favorite? I don't know what you're talking about, man. Sorry. I don't know what a lockdown response code is. Is that like a containment breach thing? Because I haven't played it that much. Uh, Deshion Brown says, thinking about doing something like the Lombardi Tales again? Yes, definitely. Zachary Neifert says, $2. Here's more money for getting my name right the first try. Yeah. it happened one. It's happened. I finally got somebody's name right the first try. $2 from Thomas Freeth. Hey, are you a fan of Vati Vidya? He's a nice guy. I don't think I've heard of that person before. Let me do a quick Google search. Vati Vidya, 1.3 million subs. Whoo, whoo. What is this? Subscribe for regular Dark Souls content. Ah, that's probably why. I don't really do a lot of, or I'm not really a Dark Souls guy, really. Gerald, the King of the Rock, says, does Dr. Miller have the pestilence? Who knows? Only 049 knows that. Only 049. A potato says, can you give us some details about the Dr. Miller character? Is it just a character in your videos? Or does he... Hold on. Is it just a character in your videos? Or does he just exist in your videos? It just exists in my videos. For now. Ha 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 ha. Sir Kibble says, do you know how long the 096 movie will be? Around 15 minutes, I think. 15-20 minutes. As far as I know. You should ask Clay to get a more accurate answer, though. Arturo Luis Rodriguez, $6. Thank you very much. Can we all start calling SCP-106 Barbecue Sauce Boy? Well, I do. Yep. I don't know who you're responding to, Moman, but Belfastian, that's a good word. Black Knife, there is no canon. There is not a canon. Oh. Windbreaker is in the chat. Let's see. Belfast type. That's a Belfast metal. It's probably a really bad metal. An SCP cannon. A chainsaw cannon. How often would you say Dr. Miller visits SCP-999? Every day, because he just loves loves it. He's also miserable. So, yeah. If the Foundation was real, do you think we would all be dead by now? No, not if the Foundation were doing their jobs properly. FGS helmet, $10. I love your redacted. Redacted me through redacted. Also, I can't stand unnecessary censorship. Love your lectures. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Right. I got another email there. I don't know why the donations aren't coming through. What is going on? Why am I getting emails? Yeah. Work in progress streaming is for me. Right. Is Dr. Miller on antidepressants? Well, I mean, I guess so, because he constantly visits 999 for some relaxing. No, rest and relaxation, that's it. M&B Comedy says, what SCP scares you the most? Cousin Johnny's up there. So far, that's the scariest one to me. Levi Balu says, do you drink coffee? Yeah, yeah, I do. Sacred Veltal says, do you like Pokemon? Yes, I do like Pokemon. Pokemon. Jax Walker says, is the Flat Earth Society an anti-mimetic SCP? No, I think they're pretty mimetic. Grant Train says, have you seen the Netflix show The Umbrella Academy? I've watched the first episode, but I haven't watched any more. Blackstar7289 says, what is your favorite joke SCP and why? I don't really have a favorite joke SCP. I don't really read a lot of joke SCPs. The only one that I've really read and remember is 049J. It's pretty funny. Nathaniel Suprin says, what is Dr. Miller actually a doctor in? He has an honorary doctorate in social studies. Mr. X says, did Dr. Miller or other research staff even smoke 420J? Nah. It's too strong. It's too strong, man. Oh yeah, says, what do you think 110 Montauk is? Bedtime story. I don't think it's anything super edgy. I just think it's something really monotonous and boring, but because nobody will ever talk about it, it seems cooler than it actually is. Grant Train says, FYI, best coffee in Belfast, 387 Ormo Road. Really? I thought it was established in Belfast. I'm not really a coffee, I drink, like, just regular coffee, like Nescafe. I'm not really a those real hipster places. I'm not really a coffee connoisseur, so. Well, Windbreaker, I can't tell you that yet. I can't tell you that. That's classified, sir. Sorry. Chris Jansen says, why don't ribbed condoms taste like ribs? You know what, man? You're asking life's questions right now. Give Latios the mod. He's crying so hard. Is he not a mod already? Wait, is he even in here? Alright, there you go. Good lord. What is the most overrated SCP article? Probably SCP-682. Not gonna lie. Pretty overrated. Also, 049 was quite overrated. Not anymore, though, ever since it got rewritten, although I know that's not a very popular opinion, but it's my opinion. Ugh, what? Why do you still not have mod? Did I just? Sorry. I this is so confusing to me because I'm hovering over your name and it's saying remove moderator instead of add moderator, so I don't know what's going on. Sorry. Also, I don't forget. Good lord. Yeah, YouTube is trolling. I don't know what's going on. I'll remove it and then I will add it again. Let's see. Let's see if that works. Sage says, Vulgan, how do you make the backgrounds and settings for your videos? It's Adobe Premiere and Adobe After Effects with a mix of Illustrator and Photoshop. Yeah. Black Gandalf says, would you do another video with Internet Historian? Yeah, in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, my man. $2 from Ubermate. What are your thoughts on SCP-1434? Let's see, let's Google it then, because I don't know the numbers up there. 1434. The Brutal Bride. I haven't read that one. Bride, sorry, Brick. Damn it. Yeah, the Brutal Brick. I don't know. I don't know. Although the picture for that looks like a street scene from Belfast. Ay, ay, ay. Have you tried Secret Laboratory? Yeah, I have indeed. I tried it before it became a thing, but I haven't played it in a good while. SCP-504 Critical Tomatoes. Do you know Forlorn Foundry made a really good video about that? You should watch it. Tigress555 says, what is the dumbest SCP you know of? There's a lot of dumb SCPs. I can't. There's no one that's dumber than like the dumbest SCP doesn't exist. They're all pretty dumb. Like I don't know. Like some of the dumbest SCPs like just hold on. I need to look it up here. It was one of the first ones I ever seen. Yeah, no, it's gonna take me too long to look for it. Sorry. Harry Braithwaite says, has Miller ever killed a D class? If so, how many? He's no. He's a peace loving man. He also probably couldn't do it even if he wanted to. Thoughts on the Song of Genesis? That's pretty good SCP. Yeah, really, really good idea. Also, Lord Bung's first was it the no confinement episode 2 was based on it. and he adapted it really well to animation, I think. Carl Smith says, why in some videos is it Researcher Miller and others it is Dr. Miller? He sounds disgruntled sometimes. Is there a secondary story we should be following? No, there's no story. What I wanted to do was I just wanted to have a progression from the start. So at the start he was only a researcher, and then he became a doctor later on. It really served no purpose at all. It was just aesthetic more than anything. Mr. Boop says, what is your favorite Thaumiel SCP? I haven't read a lot of Thaumiel SCPs, to be honest. Apart from Stan and Accounting. And it's a joke one, so. Defco the One says, superpower for Dr. Miller? No. I don't want him to have a superpower. Zachary Neifert says, at least favorite SCP you've done a video on. Least favorite? I don't dislike the SCP, but I really didn't like making the video on it was I didn't even upload it at the time because I sounded visibly annoyed recording it, but it was Here Be Dragons, because reading that out, the number of the SCP, every sentence, almost every sentence, and it was just doing my head in. But yeah, thanks for the super chat, man. $2, sorry. Currency converters again. Dark Phoenix says, hey Volgun, really love your work. How do you decide what SCPs you'll do for your channel? Most of them are suggestions. I have a list that I look at and add to it as people suggest stuff. Others I would look at and just because I like them, because that helps. I think it helps the video if I like what I'm creating the video on. So it's a combination between those two. Flex JT says, you know who Rice Gum is? Yes, but only because of iDubbbz. Don't really care about him, though he seems like a bit of a wanker. Black Gandalf says, so let's say Miller reads something he shouldn't, and let's say ISD gets involved. How would that go down as far as a bit? What's ISD mean? It's going to be embarrassing, isn't it? ISD. What would happen if you put a mirror next to 096? Who knows? That. I think that's one of the most memeiest things. Is the mirror next to 096. Chris Jensen says, will you be playing Daymare in 1998 since you like the RE2 remake? I don't know what that is. Is it a game? Like, I guess it is because you said, will you be playing? But I've never heard of it. Flex JT, have you got a favorite football team? Well, football where I'm from doesn't use like that kind of weird shaped oblong ball. But yeah. I don't watch football. I watch soccer, I guess. It's the proper way to say it for Americans. Blue Robot, I'm not Scottish, friend. I am Irish. Is the lightsaber a safe class SCP? Yeah. Any weapon is a safe class SCP, surely. Have I ever played the Stalker Chernobyl series of games? Nope, I have not. I've heard of them, but yeah, never played them. Oh yeah, says what part of Ireland are you from? The north of Ireland, Northern Ireland. What's your favorite food? Anything with cheese. It's a good rule of thumb. Sophie B says, your videos help me through hours of boredom. Thank you. Do you watch Exploring the series? Also, are you in the next confinement episode? Well, I'm glad I saved you through boredom. I do watch Exploring the series. He's a very talented man. And I have no idea if I'm in the next episode of confinement. I haven't recorded anything, so as far as I know, I am not. Do you like cheesecake pizza? Says Windbreaker. Man, you have a problem. Cheesecake pizza, man, probably is quite nice though. Elijah Ambrose says, "Does your voice ever get tired after recording?" Generally not. If I'm doing Max Lombardi's voice, it does. Right. I think I'm gonna pause this now. Well, not pause it, end it. Um, Thank you all for listening to me. Um, I'm trying to maybe do more streams later on down the line. Um, and more often. So, but the only thing that I have to figure out is give someone, like, maybe play a game or something as I'm doing it. But anyway, thank you very much for listening. Goodbye.